What's up YouTube? Tenchi Arizonia, the angry Dracolope of the Jackalope crew here, and in this video I'm going to be revisiting the Ganzo G7392-CF folding knife. And the main reason I am having to do a revisit of this knife is because back when I'd done my original videos on it, I missed some pertinent information. So without further ado, let me rectify the lack of information in the older videos. Now, first off, obviously, is the model of the knife, which I've already told you is the Ganzo G739-CF. Now, it might have been updated to the F739, assuming that Ganzo, with the update to the Firebird line, included this in the crossover. It is essentially a copy of the Benchmade Griptilian. And now for the important thing, the specs. The blade steel is 440C stainless. It is a stonewash blade, and I'll show you that in a minute. The closed length is 4.5 inches, and the blade length is 3.5 inches, giving you a total length of 8 inches. The pocket clip is tip up, left and right hand carry only, no tip down options, so those of you who prefer tip up carry should like that. Now for one of the pieces of information I got wrong in my original video, which is the handle scale material. In my original videos I mistakenly stated that the handle scales were full carbon fibre. I was wrong, and I only just recently realised that I was wrong. Because what the handle material actually is on these is G10 with a laminated face of carbon fibre. So there's a thin layer of carbon fibre on top of a G10 scale. The blade is a very shallow hollow grind. And as I said, it is a stone washed finish. I don't know how well it will show up on the camera here, but take my word for it, this blade is stone washed. I'm just trying to angle it so I can get some light on the blade, but hopefully you can see that there. The thickness of the blade is 4mm across the spine, and I have double checked that. So for a folding knife of this size with a 3.5 inch blade, that is a good thick spine. The edge actually has pretty good edge retention. I've only sharpened this once and it wasn't even really a full sharpening, it was just kind of a honing. So no, it's not really the factory edge anymore, but let's see how it cuts. Well, you can see it tears at the tool there, so there is definitely a it might not be a dull spot, it might just have been a bad spot in the paper. So, or a dull spot in the knife, I'm not sure. But you can see the 440C does indeed cut. And quite honestly, it is relatively easy to resharpen. Not the best test, I'm sure you'll agree, but the pertinent information is what this video is for. So, to reiterate, the handle scales are G10 with a carbon fibre face laminate. The pocket clip is dual position, tip up, left and right hand carry. There is a lanyard hole that will just about fit 550 cord. Length closed is 4.5 inches, blade length is 3.5 inches, and total length is 8 inches. The lock on this, by the way, is the Axis lock, or as some Ganzo fans have come to call this version of the Axis lock, the G lock. The lockup is pretty solid. However, one piece of advice I can give you for this knife is when you get it, get some blue Loctite and apply it to the pivot screw, because over time the pivot screw does loosen up and you want it so you can freely open the blade with just a flick of the thumb stud or of the wrist if you want to use the lock to open it. Overall, it is a good knife. The price point is pretty damn good, around $20. In fact, when I got this, it was actually less than $20. It was £20 sterling, which at the time was around $15. These knives could be found on GearBest. As I said, it's been quite a while since I got mine, so I don't know whether they've updated it to their Firebird brand or whether they just discontinued it. But it is genuinely a good knife. Anyway, that's been my revisit of the Ganzo G7392-CF. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I've tried to keep this video short because tomorrow I have my GoPro Hero 7 Black arriving, and I want to do some testing with that once it arrives. Anyway, that's all for now. If you like it, please subscribe, comment and share, and remember, be good to each other.